Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to be learning about some CorelDRAW effects. CorelDRAW effects are divided into two. We have the bitmap effect and the vector effect. But right in this video, we are going to be learning about the bitmap effect. So whatever thing effect we are going to be learning is under the effect menu, which is divided into two. If you watch, there is a line here dividing them. The top effects are called the bitmap effect, while these ones at the bottom are called the vector effect. So the first command we are going to be doing here is the adjust. The adjust effect. The adjust This adjust command works both in vector and bitmap objects. Now let me use it as example in this baby image effect object. Adjust adjust lets us adjust the color and the tone of bitmap. For this auto adjust means to automatically adjust the tone or color of an image. So if I click on auto adjust, it has adjust automatically. This is how it was formerly. This is new. So let me duplicate it. That this will be our new effect. So let me go again. The next one we have here is image adjustment lab. This is where we can adjust our color and the tone manually. To introduce a dialog box for us. Here is before, here is after. Temperature here is to either increase or reduce the temperature. This is our new. That to increase or reduce the temperature. As we all know, this date hardcover, we can adjust it whatever we want. Saturation, either increase saturation or you reduce saturation, making it black and white. Any of them. Brightness, want to make it darker, raise it. Okay, increase it simply. Contrast, make it more thicker. Highlight, use a highlight. Shadow, that's the effect. So this effect become easier with practice. Practice it regularly. Okay. So here is our new image that we put there from image adjustment plan. And the next one we have here is brightness, contrast, and intensity. Brightness, contrast, and intensity. Just brightness, contrast, and intensity. This enables us to adjust our picture, make it more brighter, increase contrast, also increase the intensity. I want to increase the contrast of this. Can go. Let's see no difference. The intensity, but it's too much. It's too much. Now reduce the brightness. This contrast. So we can also use this brightness and contrast and intensity to adjust our image. This shortcut is Ctrl B. Ctrl B. The next one we have here is we have the gamma. Okay, we have desaturate. Desaturate enables us to remove colors and convert our object or image to black and white. We are saturating it. Is it? It removes the colors entirely and convert our object to black and white. So here are the major tools that we're using under the adjust adjust command. The next one we have here is the blur. Next one we have here is the blur. Blur makes our object to be very to not be clear enough, to make it blurry. It blurs an image to simulate movement, speckling or gradual change. If I want to blur this my Bitmap, this with image here, go to effect, blur. To not make it very sharp like that. I'm using of Gaussian blur. There are so many kind of blur. Yes, something like this. If you increase it, the more you increase it, the more blurry it becomes. If you reduce it, the less the blur. So here's blur. This blur can image and let's do something like this. See this blur. It's blurry. We have different kind of blur. This blur also applies on an object. If I draw an object, also applies on an object. Effect blur, form of lightning, Gaussian blur. If you increase it, the more it becomes blur. Exactly. So you can use it as lightning for anything. Also use it in design to make some lightning. Yes. So that is Gaussian blur. We also have another kind of blur. There are different kind of blur here. We also have yes, blur. We have feather. There are so many of them. We have motion blur. Motion blur it according to the direction. See the wind. Where is it? See the going at speed. Zoom. See the going at speed. Just something like this. If you want to change the direction 45 degrees. See, that's it. That's how motion blur is. So here is your Gaussian blur. This one is Gaussian blur. This is your motion blur. So that is an example of blur. The next one we have here is to colorize. To colorize. Okay. You get colorize. Okay. Okay, you have creative. You have creative here. You have creative. This creative allows us to apply various textures and shape to our bitmap image or vector image. So this is creative. I want to add something like frame to this picture now. Once I go on creative frame to attach a frame to it, something like this. There are different frames here. I decided to use different frames. Different frames here. Yes. Once you are done, you pick it. So just use it to add textures. Let's shape and then you have effect creative. Mosaic. There's mosaic. Use it to add texture to your image. Then change the color to the video. So let's texture. Add texture, something like this to your image. Then there's one other important one that is known as vignette. Vignette is very important in this creative. It also works similar to blur. I vignette this to give it a cycle or something like this. If you have the other color. Any color from you. Anyone. Whether you vignette it to an ellipse shape or vignette to cycle, rectangle, square, anyone. But this is called vignette. You can reduce your offset here. You can also increase the offset. But the fading can reduce it as well. Fading. So this is for vignette. Another thing is that vignette also works similar to blur. You can use it like a vignette and an object here. Okay, something red, effects, creative, vignette. Should reduce the fade. Okay. So here is vignette. Circle, rectangle, but ellipse is for cycle. It's most preferred. Increase the feeling. So here is vignette. Is kind of similar to blur. When you blur an object. That's how the vignette works. And the last one we are going to be taking here is noise. I know you have heard of noise. To add noise to an object, to an image. Okay, see effect menu. Also, noise is also an example of a bitmap effect. When you see noise, then you see add noise. Add the noise. Noise makes your image a kind of sharper. And increase your noise from here, the level of your noise. As the image is improving, the level of your noise here. This density. This density of the noise. And increase the level of the noise. Then we have different type of noise. We have the Gaussian noise, we have the spike noise, and uniform. This one we are seeing here on the screen, the Gaussian noise. This now is the spike, and this is the uniform. Uniform is more plenty than the noise is more very active on uniform than the other ones.